On today's episode of Nostalgia Test News, it's a special report because after 40 years, MTV is being shut down across UK and Europe. So, what does that have to do with us here in the US? Well, we'll tell you. I want my MTV.
Oh, I want my MTV.
All right,
That
everyone,
was solid.
welcome to the Nostalgia Test News. It is a special episode because something really
Because why
crazy
not?
happened. What? Well, and why not? I mean,
And why
plus
not? Because some people are going to be the nerds out here, the super,
super
I would
nerds.
call them the nostalgia enthusiasts, or
Mm,
just like in
mm.
comparison to like a beer nerd. It's like, oh well, no, MTV's not shutting down in the U.S. Yeah, but guess what? They're starting to
It's
shut down in
fucking
Europe.
dead.
They're starting to shut down in Europe. That just means it's coming. It's
Right.
definitely going to come to the United States. I guarantee you, MTV didn't go national right away. They started in the United States and then
Mhm.
branched
Mm.
out. So they're getting rid of things. That means, Billy, you're in the corporate world. They're starting to make cuts. Why?
Yeah.
Because they're trying to figure out how much more profit they need to make. So let's get rid of some channels. So it's gonna happen.
Yep.
It's happening,
Yeah. I mean,
and
And
it's
that's the thing.
understandable.
MTV, part of a huge corporate conglomerate, right? Viacom still owns them, right? So, Viacom owns God knows how many channels. This is just like every other, industry in the world where there's like three big corporations that own it. Viacom's one of them. So, they gotta cut the fat, so to say.
right. So exactly, and I will just give some facts to this so we have an understanding, and then we're going to go into in this episode
Yeah.
we're going to talk about this and our thoughts on it, but also celebrate MTV for what it brought to us and all the amazing things in terms of music video, television, and really kind of that impact that it had. So this article by Chanel Hayes in on Yahoo Entertainment. It was after nearly 40 years is MTV shutting down, and here is kind of what happened. So, according to E! News, the network will shut down five of its music channels in the United Kingdom, including MTV Music, MTV 80s, 90s, Club MTV, MTV Live, all on December 31st of this year, 2025. Now, what does that mean? Now, this has been going on because of the parent company, which is actually Paramount Global, owns MTV
Oh,
and is
that's racist.
undergoing a major restructuring following its merger with Skydance Media per BBC News. Now, here in
And
LA,
TikTok.
yeah, here in LA, Paramount has been going through so much, and like there's a merger going on. There's also takeovers and everything. CBS
Oracle.
is actually having a whole restructuring as well, which is truly going to hurt a lot of different shows and things like that. One of my favorite shows, oddly, for some reason, Sunday Morning, which is a new show on Channel 2. I love that show. They're actually going to cut that show down probably from being an hour
Really?
and a half to an hour. Yeah, and
Oh man.
they're
Sunday morning
firing
shows are great, dude.
that Sunday Morning. CBS Sunday Morning is one of the best news
Oh
shows
yeah.
on TV, and they're going to be firing a whole bunch of journalists and other people probably from it and restructuring that entire show. I really hope Jane Pauley does not get fired because I love Jane Pauley. But so according to that, so that's what's happening here, okay? In August 2024, the company revealed a plan to cut approximately 500 million in global expenses, which included layoffs affecting around 2,000 positions. So this is where we're at. MTV will then shift away from music and just really focus on in the UK and Europe on reality shows, which has been really MTV at this
Garbage reality TV.
really for decade, at least for two
Yeah,
decades
but that's like
now.
kind of everything, right? That's
Yeah,
like that's the money maker on all the stations. So
and
everybody's gonna go with the
mhm,
easiest thing to make money.
exactly. So that's going to
Yeah.
be the focus. And if you look, and I brought up, and Manny and I were talking about it prior to us starting. If you look at MTV right now, the MTV schedule on TV right now, it literally is just from like 11 o'clock in the morning or so. It's just the show ridiculousness hosted by Rob Dyrdek for at least, let's see, two or three, maybe 4 hours of ridiculousness, then
Jesus.
blended, then I guess the Mean Girls movie or whatever, then blended again, and then
Like
that's
blended
all.
Adam Sandler blended?
I think no, I guess so.
Just
Yeah,
like a
yeah.
show called
So
Blended,
showing
or
movies and
the
then
movie
blended
Blended.
and then Mean Girls, and then
Okay.
blended again. And then MTV2.
So it's turning
two
into
was
like what TBS used to be, where it was just showing shitty movies.
yeah, and
Well,
then
dude,
MTV2,
ridiculousness. I kind of understand. Here's where I'm getting with that. Like
it's
that one.
all
First of all,
Key
it's
and Peele on
it's a
MTV2.
it's a syndicated show, and
Costs
give it
nothing.
to Rob to like just kind of like get
Yeah,
paid to make fun of content that everybody's scrolling through anyway. So like it's
sure.
just get like there's a reason why MTV like when was the last time you watched a music video?
That means it's been a long time.
Right? And but like look, internet killed the video star because
Okay, Manny. Thank you.
well like think about it.
You're right.
Listen, MTV is where we went to watch like content that you wouldn't really see. It's short form content
Mhm.
before social media. And now you have social media and giving you all these different forms of content, all these different things like now AI, but you know, just weird things to watch.
Mhm.
You would go and see it on MTV and MTV2. That's
Oh.
where you would go. Now you don't need to.
Yeah.
You don't need to. So like
Yeah.
that's why it's probably not being seen. Like when was the last time someone was like, "Oh, like why did they make music videos?" Like why did it need to happen? Why? Because that's how you got your song out there because you made this like awesome, cool, avant-garde art piece music video. And you watch it and like TRL. Like when we grew up, man, I remember like you would go and watch MTV. Like, oh, did you see a new song? You know?
Yeah.
Like that's how they would promote.
I remember watching the top 20 countdown every weekend, like starting in like 4th grade, you know, and it's like, hey, here's what's popular now. And like, you know, you just kind of, that's really when I started immersing myself in music via MTV, you know?
Yeah. Now it's being fed to you by Spotify, and Apple Music. Like you're being fed the top 10, the top 20.
And I guess
you don't really need a
it's all
music
cyclical,
video.
right? It's kind of like when our parents grew up, you had things like American Bandstand and shit like that, right? And then you have MTV come around, which was kind of, you know, Gen X and our generation. And now like things have just continued to evolve. So,
yeah.
But the thing is, the difference is the focus was, I don't know, I get it, it's cyclical, but I feel like what MTV did and why I'm really concerned in really different ways too, especially as like a nerdy like cultural critiquer in terms of being a professor, is that what we're seeing is that MTV, what it did was they created community, right? People coming together. TRL was a live show. People went to it. You know, you watched it with your friends. Like you watched MTV together. Like you would hang out and go, let's put on MTV
there
and
was
hang out.
shows.
Right.
You would watch the
remember the grind where it was just people dancing?
MTV, the grind. The MTV news would come on, and that's the news I wanted to watch, and not
with the intro with the Peace Sells riff at the beginning of it every time.
Yeah, but like that was like for the teenagers or like the people that didn't want to watch like Channel 12 news or Channel 5 or you know like you would go to MTV to watch.
Kurt Loder's like 70 something now. If you want to feel old as fuck, by the way,
it's crazy.
But even that, Bill, like, so MTV News, and we were talking about this too, like last year, so MTV News, and this is last year, published in Variety by Todd Spangler, MTV News website goes dark, archives pulled offline. So Paramount removed the content from the website. So all the archives of MTV News archives are fucking gone. Like, why would you even do that? Like, I mean, if we got that
money
wrong,
to host
okay,
it,
but
they were like, "Fuck it," like shit.
But why
Did
would
they
you
sell them?
Who knows what happened? And see, that's what I'm saying. See, MTV worked as like this interesting space to kind of launch artists. People got together, watched the videos, you hung out with your friends, you talked about them. It was a third space, right? And it created that third space at your friend's house or here or there, right? And so like you had that. Now you don't have that because you're walking around with a computer, a television, a movie theater, a library in your pocket. And so our technology and these media companies like Paramount is actually forcing everyone to become introverts. And like they are forcing us to be introverted and forcing us into our houses and not really need to go anywhere to hang out. Because I had to go somewhere to watch MTV because I didn't have cable. So when that made me have to like I made friends.
Yeah,
I
you gotta
go to
make friends with a guy who had cable.
well, yeah, and then my
You gotta
cousins,
come
we
over
go
to
see my
42
cousin.
Fairfield Avenue.
Yeah,
With the illegal cable box. Fuck yeah, Manny.
Bro, yeah, let's
yeah,
go.
but
Love
you're
those
right.
back
That
in the
thing got
day.
zapped every once in a while. Yeah, to go fix it.
Yeah, it did.
But even
But
with that, you still had it. You couldn't get clear channel 68. You know.
but you had to like
So
go somewhere or people were hanging out, and I just feel like it's totally destroying this idea of
community.
of that. Yeah,
Yeah.
and it's worrisome, because
But like,
I
so
agree,
here's
what do
the
we
thing:
have?
you're saying it's destroying it, but I have heard, and maybe this is just a lie, or people trying to put it out there to be a thing, that the younger generation are going in like 2026. So I don't know how they're figuring out that this is going to be a thing. Is that they want to do like unplugged days where on the weekends they're going to put their phone down, or
Mhm.
some of them they're getting dumb phones, and like I don't know. I don't have kids, but Billy does. So like are they talking about how like it's just too much now, and they're realizing like, well, I actually want to see what it's like to like go hang out, like go
I think
do
mine are
stuff.
too young to see that, but I could see older kids with it.
Mm.
Because it's
Yeah.
literally like they're just tied to their phone. Like I don't see just my kids, other people, where it's like, um, you know, someone recently was telling me how their daughter got her license and like just has no wherewithal about driving. Whereas like, when we were growing up, when you're sitting in the car, you're still kind of looking out the window, understanding it, where like she's like, oh, my daughter's is just constantly on her phone. So like when she got her license, like she like pulled into like a 45-mile-an-hour lane and didn't speed
Didn't
up.
know.
And it's like she's like, dude, no more fucking phones when you're
Yeah, well, no,
when you're in the
that's so-
front seat. Like you got to learn to pay attention because
God,
we all
that's
just
so
got
funny.
that from osmosis, like 'cause
Yeah,
you
yeah.
watching your parents drive around and you pick
It's-
up on things. Like I
Billy,
don't know about you guys, when like we started driving, it was like, all right, I kind of
you
understand this
kind
a
of
little bit.
understood the gist of it. Like
Yeah.
you kind of learned it. Like you just said from osmosis. Like it's funny you say that because I've always said like now with the coming of like everyone has a GPS. There are places so when I didn't have a GPS and I had to go to the map and remember where to go, like when I was a pizza delivery guy, or
Yep.
when I was working for my grandfather and we were doing electrical jobs, we had to look at an atlas and be like, okay,
The Long
where-
Island Atlas in the back seat, bro.
yeah, and where does
Bro.
this go? But you know what that taught you? Like why people call me Manny Shortcuts. Like I know how to get around places, right?
Sure.
But the problem is
Yep.
now I take the GPS somewhere, right? If I'm only going there one time, I too am then I'm not really paying attention to anything, which is scary. You're paying attention to what the GPS is telling you to do. You don't even look at landmarks. You're just you're just following this thing. So then if someone goes, "Oh, we're going to go there again," I have to put it back into GPS. But
Yep.
back in the day, I would have gone there one time and I would remember
Learn
how
it.
to get there. So like, yeah, the
100%.
kids are looking down, so they don't even know that like, oh yeah, I seen dad hit the signal button every time he's making a
Yep.
left, or he slows down at a yellow. They're not even paying attention.
Well, that's because
Oh,
also
yeah.
They don't
everyone's
even know that
watching.
they're in a car.
Everyone's like also distracting their kids, and look, more power to them. They have to a lot of times because I mean I don't
So
have
fucking
kids.
drive you nuts.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
mean I was a pain in the ass in the car, but at least like there was less distraction. So it's like I'm playing this like two-dimensional video game on my that's like beep 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 with like
Your
three
Game Boy,
double
yeah.
A. No, not even the one with the double A
Oh,
batteries
those
in
things.
it.
Yeah,
The-
yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
fuck that! I used to
The
play with the
square things?
raindrops on the window
Yeah.
where they would race each
Yeah.
other.
Fucking car bingo, like
Remember
all
that?
that shit.
Remember
I
that
remember
raindrop
growing up being
race?
like,
Oh
oh yeah, and being like, Dad,
Hell
how do
yeah.
the windshield wipers work? Because you're watching him do it, and I'm like, oh,
Cold November rain. That's it.
Sorry, Billy.
so good, dude. That's
right
a
now
good
it's
drop.
pouring over here too, so it's pretty
Oh.
funny.
No, not
But-
here. It was
Bro,
almost
you
90.
know what we sound like right now, by the way? Like, get off my
Old
lawn,
people?
old people.
Yeah.
Well, okay, well,
Yeah,
sort
yeah.
of, and I think what we'll do is like, it's
There is
not
some
even-
logic to it.
Yeah, it's not even that. It's just that like times will change. I just think that
Yeah.
technology like is accelerating and compressing
Faster
that
than we can
change.
keep up.
That's
Exactly.
the really and things that of course that's what this podcast is, and everyone's gonna be like, well, you're using technology and you're doing a podcast that wasn't exist. It's like, okay, we got it, but like these
Sure.
things that we felt that are part of our childhood, it's interesting to watch them go away, but not for something else. Like American Bandstand stopped, and then you had MTV, or like
Yeah.
like things that now you're gonna have MTV's gone, and there's nothing there. Do you know what I
Yeah.
mean? That's the thing that's interesting to me. So that's the
Well,
problem.
so
No,
here's
it's
my
just
thing.
dead.
Like, won't like where do people watch music videos, and is it worth the artist to
YouTube,
make
I
a
think.
music video anymore?
I mean, they do in there, but I've never seen them.
You know,
don't know.
like does it promote it as much as much as they used to? And like,
So I don't
do they
think so
put
as much, but
this-
I also think the budgets have changed.
yeah,
Right?
Yeah.
Like you saw big, like think about like Guns N' Roses, like when they did the Use Your Illusion videos. Those were like epic productions that probably cost them
Epic.
like God knows how much, right?
but
Like
their
even
return
if you
on
see a
investment was like
crazy music
concert
video.
sales.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly. Whereas now, like even if you see a really, high production value, quote unquote high production value video, like the technology can make one of us could produce a high production value video if we had the right software and shit. And it's 1 million times cheaper than it was back then,
Sure.
It was almost like making a short film there back in the day, Like
Oh my
think
God,
about,
dude. But
those
that's
Guns
why-
N' Roses epic
that's why I
videos
think,
or
like-
fucking Aerosmiths, like
But that's why I think those videos like lasted so long, and like why MTV
yeah.
was relevant. Because like I said before, like I could now go pop on TikTok or Instagram and watch a 30-second to a minute piece of content that tells a story. But back then, you had to go to MTV to watch a 3-minute piece of content that told a story, and that was a music video. Like, and when you ran into a
Yep.
good music video, like you watched that like over and over and over and over and over again.
Oh hell
Like,
yeah, man.
You're like, oh shit, this one's cool. Or like, I was like awed by music videos when I was a kid.
Oh yeah.
Like, there's still music video. That stupid song that now that you made fun of me, Dan, that I posted on
The Linda Perry, the Four Non Blonde song.
Yeah. I remember how I said I
yeah,
didn't
yeah.
really love that song because of like some trauma that happened, but I still remember what that video looked like.
Oh, it's
The
crazy.
opening of that video.
Yeah.
In my head, I could play it in
Yeah.
my head. So like that's how much. Or remember there was one where a kid was dressed as a bumblebee. It was Runaway Train.
Blind Melon.
Oh,
Oh wait, no,
Melon,
yeah.
yeah.
Not,
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
it was the Blind Melon, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
No, but Runaway Train was the video with all the missing kids. Like
Milk
also,
cartons, Yep.
and
But dude,
that's
the
actually
thing.
helped
That was when it
find
was
some
things
fucking
were
people.
like messages. Like we were going to talk about it. We might as well jump into it. Jeremy, right? Jeremy
Sure.
is like on it. It's like you look up top 10 of music videos of all time. Jeremy comes up there. It's pretty much in a lot of people's lists. That is a very powerful fucking music video.
Yeah. Yeah, the Jeremy video from Pearl Jam off their first album 10 was extremely impactful. In fact, it was so I would say I'm going to use the word impactful though, but they were seeing the ending scene in that video MTV did censor. So for a lot of years people thought that Jeremy shot the students in the classroom when really Jeremy turned the gun on himself, which is also based off a true story. That
Yes.
based on a true story, which is the video and the song is created from Jeremy. So I mean, it is an interesting video. I remember seeing it for the first time and being really like shocked by the whole thing. And this was 1991, so it's this whole thing of like the way we understand school shootings and things like that really wasn't in the zeitgeist in the way it is now. So it was like super disturbing to kind of understand that they were showing this on television, but it was quite impactful. And I rewatched it today. I was like, wow. But I also was like, thank God for subtitles because I finally understand what fucking what's his face is finally saying.
It's a great video. Great video. Terrible fucking band. Terrible fucking band.
Yeah.
Pearl Jam.
Well, that's the thing, man. I
trash.
want to say,
You know,
like,
that's gonna
here's the
get
thing
piss-
about
that's gonna
music
piss a
videos.
lot of people off.
Oh, Will, I will put a stake in the ground here of all the the big four Seattle bands that I think of as Nirvana, Soundgarden, Pearl Jam, Alice in Chains, right? Like they're the worst of those four, but somehow they've managed to stick around like a fucking bad penny that won't go away.
Well, think about it. You had Nirvana, Kurt Cobain kills himself. You have Alice in Chains, Lane Staley
Dead.
dies of an
Yeah.
overdose. Soundgarden, they had a lot of drug issues and problems, and now Chris Cornell's
And then-
dead.
Yep.
So,
Yeah, they're the only ones
Eddie
still around.
Vedder's-
Yeah,
you know,
it's fair, but I got it just they don't do it for me.
But
you know,
so
it is what it is.
this
The best
one
part
thing-
about
another
Pearl
thing you
Jam
have
is
to
that
think
they
about.
inspired Creed. That is the best part about Pearl Jam.
that
Oh
that
my
is
God.
a hot fucking take.
ridiculous.
I
So-
mean, look, I was once.
But
a
I
Creed
will
fan.
say this, like with, and I know we could go so much with this, what MTV did for us and stuff, and I do want to get to the list, and then we can move on to other
Sure.
things. The
Yeah,
one
yeah.
thing, the thing about music videos, and I remember as a kid, is like you brought this up, Bill. You didn't like the song, but the music video was great, and that's what the difference of MTV, like with the people, like remember MTV Awards, like that was a big deal. You get the Popcorn Man, like, and it was a great show to watch. Like, wasn't it like infamous that Andrew Dice Clay got kicked off out of the like to have her host again? Like, there was so many different moments that happened, right? And like the performances were off the chain because
Oh hell yeah!
they let that
love
happen.
the old
Like, they
school
let
up the chain
people-
reference. Fuck yeah!
They let the right? They let the weirdness happen. MTV. So
Mhm.
like MTV was the alternative. Like right, but you could watch a song that you hated, but a
Yeah.
video that was fucking awesome.
Mhm.
Because it's
That's-
like the message could be powerful there, right?
Yeah,
And conversely, you could have a song you love, and you're like, the video's just meh.
the video is
like,
Yeah,
I
like, always hated
always
the live,
respected
the
people
live
that
concert
put.
videos. I hate.
Oh, yeah.
Like
You
I
know,
thought that was
it-
like a cop out.
That's like the classic '80s hair metal video, right? It's like
Yes.
live concert footage intercut with like some hot blonde chick like on a car.
Yeah.
It's like classic '80s hair metal video.
Oh
All right,
my
let's
god.
get through some of this list so
Tawny
that we can
Gatane.
get into other
Okay.
parts.
Let's do it. So Manny,
Based
you
on
sent the list.
Great 8. Yeah, I sent the Great 8 music MTV music videos of all time.
Sure.
The Great 8.
Yes.
We're gonna watch. Do you want to watch all of them or just?
I don't
Let's-
think let's
let's
pick
watch.
one that you feel like, Manny, that we should watch, and I'll cue
I
it
think
up.
we should watch. Well, first of all, let's get rid of 8. We don't have to watch 8. Single Ladies
So
it
should we
comes
just-
in on 8.
Oh,
I remember the music video. It's dance video. It got very popular
Mhm.
because of the dance music. It's Beyonce.
SNL
It's shot-
parodied it.
Yeah,
you know?
like I think it's a good
Mhm.
video. I just don't. I don't know how it got to top 8. That's solid.
It's
quite strong.
100%. Well, because it's
Yeah.
a huge song. It's a Beyonce Single Ladies
Sure.
Put a Ring on It, and it coined the Put a Ring on It.
Yeah,
phrase
and it
as well.
coined-
So
It coined, right? So
Yeah,
that was
yeah.
a TikTok dance before TikTok. So TikTok wasn't around 2008. If it was,
What is
that
going on?
dance would blow up.
Yeah, you're right.
That's what.
Mhm.
That's why people love
Yeah.
it. So
Agreed.
all right.
absolutely,
So does it pass the test
Agreed.
or just stays?
I think it passes the test. I have to say that Single Ladies
agree.
passes the test. It's a huge song. It's a huge video. People still like reference it. They reference the Put a Ring on It. Beyonce's bigger than ever.
Yeah.
So I mean, it's you can't
She's
deny.
not so big now, but yeah.
Well, I mean,
got in trouble.
I just don't know. I mean, I've never listened to Beyonce's music, but I mean, I don't
She
want to.
came out with like cowboy.
Beehive, so.
She tried to go like country to get that.
Yeah, we had
that
the
kind of- it just didn't really work.
yeah.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it did
Cowboy
win an award.
Carter.
It
It
did win
did,
a
yeah.
lot of awards.
Sure,
It was
but
a
like-
whole. It was that's a whole like that brought the whole country music racist thing, and I just feel like country
They were
music is
shocked.
like the new like thing for everyone. Like Post Malone's doing a country album. It's just it's like, hey, this is a genre we have not explored much yet. Let's go to it. So
You mean our friend Dave Post Malone? He
Yeah.
looks just like him. He
Yes.
looks like him.
Exactly, he does. All right, we moving
Outside
on
the face
to
tattoos.
so that passes. Next one is Nothing Compares to You, Sinead O'Connor.
I mean, I think. Hold on a second. We
Did you
have
like the video?
the video is really. um, I don't know. I like the video. I think that
I don't
if
either.
you don't like it.
You don't like it, Bill?
Oh yeah, I thought you said you did like it. I thought you said you didn't like it. Sorry.
Oh no, I like it. It is an iconic video because it's just Sinead O'Connor's face in the frame.
Yeah.
So I mean, it is something, and Sinead O'Connor is a very polarizing figure in the '90s. So
Yeah.
but I would say that I don't know if it passes the test. I don't know. I mean, it's
I'm
very
gonna say
iconic. It's very
nostalgic.
much a time capsule.
I
Nostalgic.
I
think
agree
it's
with you.
very
To your point, it is
nostalgic.
iconic, and that's why to me it's nostalgic. Like, not a bad song. I actually love the Chris Cornell cover of this song. The great lyrics, great song, but it's nostalgic to me. You know, I don't love it anymore.
The way it's just like, wait,
I'm
what
done,
the
move
fuck
on.
is that? Why is that happening? Oh my god, I don't love it anymore. Did you hear that?
Yeah, that didn't make sense.
My computer's freaking out. I don't know what's going on. But that's hilarious. I don't love it anymore. George Michael
Yeah.
comes on. Relax, George Michael.
Ugh.
Settle down, George.
All right.
Rest in
So
peace.
we're moving on
That's it.
to Hungry Like the Wolf.
I am not a Duran Duran fan, so for me, I'm just like, anytime I have to deal with that, I'm just like, I don't know. Let's see.
So the video is ridiculous. It's they're in India.
Maybe. I
Oh,
mean,
like-
I didn't really know what they were going for.
I think that's the story, like kind of like Casablanca, Indiana Jones. I don't know what they're doing.
Do you want to watch a little bit of it?
Every time I hear this song now, it reminds me of in Old School, the Andy Dick scene where he's teaching the blowjob class and they're playing Hungry Like the Wolf. The only
I
bad song reminds me
actually
of that.
don't. I don't know if I like this at all. Do you want to
I'm
watch
with you,
it?
Manny.
I'm watching it on the side, but do you want to watch it all together? It is like an Indiana Jones. Like, what
I'm
are they doing? Here?
okay. Wait,
Are they
can
supposed to be
we watch
hunting?
this? We have to watch this one scene. Then I have
All right,
to.
let's
I'm
go.
gonna
And
share
they're
my
like trying to
screen.
help this kid. Did you find this guy?
This is gonna us watching a video is gonna be like Beavis and Butthead.
Yeah.
We're like,
Exactly.
this
Exactly.
sucks. This sucks.
Which Beavis and Butthead. I mean, talking
Yeah.
about MTV.
Even when they brought it back, man, it was all YouTube
Yes.
videos. You
Look
know?
at this. It's not even
Yeah.
the snake looks so fake.
Yeah.
Woman, you won't believe, give me a sign and catch my breathing even closer behind.
He puts on makeup. He's in the jungle at the end. But then they're at a party. They're rich. Oh,
I don't
slashes.
understand. Why did he do that?
In touch with the ground,
They didn't bring us water fast enough.
down after you. Smack lost in a crowd, and
I don't
Bro,
understand this
you
video.
gotta
I'm gonna
you gotta
pause
continue to
'cause
watch
it's
it. Where
destroying
like
my computer.
she's hunting him and they're making out, and she scratches him, and it's like animalistic kind of thing. The video is terrible.
Well,
I don't like
it's
it.
a fair.
I don't want to blame cocaine, but I mean sometimes it's just cocaine.
When
just
in
went too
doubt with
far.
the 80s.
I don't know why it would be. So it became a major radio hit. I just don't understand why the popularity of
the video
like this. The video gave the band instant popularity.
because it's so big, right? I mean, think about it. I feel like during that
true.
time period, if you were going to make a video, like so much money was going to go into it, right? Like what you were saying before, Billy, like when these were small, short films. Now, artists like, apparently, according to this article I read, Drake and Beyonce don't even make music videos anymore. They've stopped. So like the idea that top A-list artists aren't going to make any more music videos,
Yeah.
No
really
point to it
eventually-
then, yeah.
like independent artists are going to make music videos, but I mean, where are they releasing them? To their Instagram, to their TikTok, to their YouTube
yeah,
channels.
yeah.
So I mean, that's why MTV was so important because it centralized everything, right? So like you go, okay, and this video is going to premiere today on MTV. Like you heard
Yes.
the news, and then
You heard about
went,
it.
Yeah.
yeah, and you
tuned
fucking
in.
went to go watch it, and then that was it. And it was like real network television. And so it made people have to do certain things. Like if you wanted to see it, you had to do that or set your VCR to record. I mean, at that point.
Like Dan,
Yeah.
I remember sitting down. We talked about this with our Metallica episode with Jeremy. But I remember sitting down like the new Saint Anger video premieres at 3 p.m. on Tuesday, and I was like, "Oh,
Yeah.
let's see what this is about." And I was like, "Motherfucker!" But it's like
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
It's like you were there for it, and then it was also like it was interesting because the music video became a medium. Like once again, going back to the Metallica thing, Dan, I remember they did a video for one, and people were like, "Oh, they're fucking selling out. It's mainstream if you make a video." So it's like it was like what people did to fucking like blow themselves up in the music industry. Have a good video
Absolutely.
to go with the song, you know?
Yeah.
And the one video was fucking
It's fucking
crazy.
amazing. I was in, remember there was, I don't know if you guys were in, there was one 7th grade teacher where we were learning about World
Mr.
War One.
Bastelier.
Let the kids, he let them watch the one video. I was in the other fucking class where I had
Yes.
to watch the whole fucking movie. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Josh
yeah.
got his gun.
Yep.
Yep.
Bro, that
I
shit
got the
was
wrong
crazy.
class there.
We yelled at women.
Dude. All right.
Horrible.
Yeah.
We're moving on to we're going
I'm
to
gonna say it's
This is a
Take On
tangent
Me.
episode, bro.
What?
tangent.
I said this is gonna be a fucking tangent episode, bro.
Every
That's all
news
good.
episode is. But I would say the Duran Duran
That's
video is nostalgic because it's a total time capsule of the 80s, 100%.
All right. So then now we're
Concur.
going on this list. The next one, number 5, is Take On Me. I agree that this should be a top 5 just because of the time, that technology of the way they have the drawing and
Mhm.
the live, like that was pretty freaking like awesome and mind blowing to see.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Agreed. Classic
Right.
video.
Classic.
Mm-hmm.
And done really well. Like there's been cheesier video looking things. Like
Oh,
it
yeah.
was done good with the cartoon. Going into the drawing, like stepping out. Like you gotta use TikTok filters now for that shit. Like that was done. Do you know how much money they had to spend to do this video?
Oh, dude, insane amounts. Now, like you point, you can make it in 10 minutes on your phone. It's crazy.
Yeah, exactly.
But I mean, you're gonna do it, and I just feel like it's not gonna be as good. There was just something about because you had limited resources to make a killer video, and you had to put everything you had into trying to figure that out. And
Mhm.
so that to me, there's an energy in that makes it seem like, oh my God, they worked really hard to get this done. Whereas now, because you have a filter in your phone, you're just like, all right, whatever. I'm taking a dump, and here I am being like drawn. That's what kind of
Yeah.
it's like now. It's just
Yeah.
like, who gives a shit? But then
It's
it was
like-
just like,
yeah,
it made
100%.
really important.
It's like practical effects versus CGI, right? Like,
Mm-hmm.
CGI may look great, but it almost looks too good. Whereas, like, you look at movies that have held up that use practical effects, like, perfect example, like the first Jurassic Park, right? Like, yeah, there's some CGI in that at the forefront, but like some of the big shit they do is practical effects. And that's why if you watch that movie, you're like, oh, it still looks pretty good.
Yeah,
So it's it's similar to that. We're here where it's like, TikTok shit versus real production.
all right. I'm saying
Do
this
we all
pa-
agree this passes?
Yeah.
I say it does too.
100%. And I think this was Aha's only hit, right? I think they are a
Yeah.
true one-hit wonder where this song was their only hit. And that was the end of Aha. I'm pretty sure. Like, it's crazy to me. Yet this song has been covered many times. And so it's
Oh
really
yeah,
wild to me.
MXPX.
Yeah, MXPX.
Yep.
Yep. Didn't Real Big Fish also cover this?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Bunch of other people, who knows?
It's a great song. It's a great video.
Song. It's a great video. It's iconic.
I mean, it's enough to the point where they use this filter on things because of how nostalgic and how awesome it is.
Absolutely. That whole idea of going into a video game or drawing, I love that shit.
All right, so now this is number 4, but I would move this up to like 2 or 1.
Go ahead. Hit me.
Sabotage Beastie Boys.
100%. That's
fucking
fucking
Great
amazing.
fucking
More-
video, bro.
Bro, this
Great
video,
song, great video.
is this best storytelling. Like, it doesn't even have to do, the song isn't talking about what you're watching,
No.
really, right?
No.
But the way that they made it, like all the shots, and like they must have had such a good time making this music.
Oh,
video.
dude, it looked fun as shit just watching it. It was probably fun as hell.
Like the joke of the cop show, they're like like there's an insurance company that has the bird, the large bird.
Oh, emu, the emu.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, whatever.
Big
Liberty
Emu and
Yeah.
Doug.
Liberty Mutual.
And this is his style. Like this is the car he drives. Like that's what they're mimicking. It's great. This is like 70s cop show.
Yeah.
But like, why is it for this song? It doesn't matter. They wanted to tell a
It's just
story.
great.
They wanted to be movie makers. They wanted to act. They're like, let's do this, and they did it.
This has to also be my favorite Beastie Boys song. Like
I
I
agree.
think
It is fucking awesome one.
I
But Beastie
know-
Boys had some really good music videos. Remember, International Planetary, Intergalactic Planetary.
Mhm.
Or Fight for Your
and they-
Right is good too. Like there's a
that
bunch
one
of
was
good
like
ones.
they kind of did like a spoof on like Power Rangers. Like
Yep.
that was intergalactic. Like they turned into like the massive like Voltron or whatever.
Well, I mean, the
Yep.
video was directed by Spike Jones. It was
course.
nominated in 5 categories at the 1994 MTV Music Awards, as well as winning an award at the 94 Billboard Music Video Awards. So it didn't win, it seems like, an MTV Music Award, but it did win a Billboard Music Video Award, which is crazy to me considering that, like, what other videos came out in 94 that was better than this? Again,
know.
that's also really weird to me. But yeah, I mean, Spike Jones, we know Spike Jones has like directed so many other fucking music videos. I mean, he's a prolific director, right? So it makes really a lot of sense to think that this would be like a really amazing, almost short film.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, this is like again. I think they did it dirty by putting it into number 4. It should have been like 1 or 2.
I agree. And also didn't get spoofed. Didn't Blink-182 spoof this in a video at some point?
Probably.
I think, spoofed it, but they ran through the streets naked. That was like one of theirs. That was kind
But
of
wasn't there like
Yeah.
I remember Tom DeLonge's wearing like a really bad fake mustache and had like a mullet, like and dressed like a cop. Maybe I'm just imagining shit. I
Well,
don't know.
Was it the Foo Fighters? Because I know the Foo Fighters made
Foo
one
Fighters
that was
did it, and they
like
had
a
like the
Mentos
Mentos
commercial.
commercial.
Maybe
Yeah.
that's what I'm confusing the two. Yeah.
Yeah, because that one maybe was similar, but that was another video that I think kind of didn't really go with the song, right? Like, and that's what's interesting. Like, I think there was a switch at a certain point, and as you watch MTV from the 80s through the 90s and stuff, and then you get back into the 2000s and you look through these archives of music videos, because you have boy bands and much more pop stars, it becomes much more just a lot of dancing, like almost in the 80s, where like if you've ever seen the video for like Rhythm Nation by Janet Jackson, which
Yeah.
I
Oh,
love
yeah.
that fucking music video.
Yeah.
It was all about the song and dancing. Then it's shit like this in the 90s where it's very weird and just avant-garde and amazing. And then it
Well,
goes
they started
back
hiring
again.
like different directors, right?
Mhm.
Like movie directors, and like there was different styles that were going on. You knew when you were watching a certain style, like, oh, that reminded me of that music video, and you're like, oh yeah, it's the same director. Like, remember, it would be like the caption would come up at first of like what song it was, and it had like the director's name and stuff on
yeah.
it. Like, it was like, again, a short form clip, 3-minute short form
Yeah.
clip. When people still had the attention of 3 minutes.
So would you say?
Oh my God, they were beat. Okay, listen to this.
Yeah, who beat
Video
them?
of the year. That year, in 1994, these were the people up for that. Aerosmith, Crying, Beastie Boys, Sabotage, Nirvana, Heart-Shaped Box, REM, Everybody Hurts. Aerosmith, Crying won Video of the Year.
Oh,
That's
God.
like Aerosmith had a bunch of good videos at the time. If you told me Living on the Edge one, I'd be like, okay, cool.
Yeah,
I could
because
see
Living
that.
on the
That's a
Edge
great
was
video,
crazy. I remember that character of him like in green, like that, the beginning of that.
And it was the
Living on
dude from
Edge.
Terminator 2.
Yeah.
And like Joe Perry plays the guitar solo and steps off the train tracks and the train. Like if you told me that one, I'd be like, okay, Crying was like, that was like, was that one of the Alicia Silverstone and his daughter ones and Liv Tyler ones?
Possibly, yes. Yeah. Oh my God. Dude, when you look at who beat them in all their categories, you would lose your mind.
Bill, you are right. It is with Alicia Silverstone.
Best group video.
They had a couple of them
Aerosmith.
together.
Best group video. Aerosmith, Crying, Beastie Boys, Sabotage, Green Day, Longview, REM, Everybody Hurts. Aerosmith won that one too.
Like that seems like a superfluous category, by the way.
It does. Breakthrough video. Breakthrough video. Okay.
What does that even mean?
I don't know. REM, Everybody Hurts. Beastie Boys, Sabotage. Bjork, Human Behavior. Deep Forest, Sweet Lullaby. 9 Inch Nails, Closer. Guess who won that?
I'm gonna say Bjork.
Manny?
9 Inch Nails. No.
REM, Everybody Hurts.
Oh, I was gonna.
Like, to me, that category you just described it, Bjork would make the most sense to me.
Yeah.
Whereas like REM was already a thing. Oh, half those artists don't belong in a breakthrough video category.
Maybe
now
it was
just-
breakthrough
yeah.
because like it was such a weird ass fucking video.
Now I'm
See, I
watching the
think-
Aerosmith crying video to see like what this one
That,
is
me
about. I
too.
don't
I'm
remember
watching
this.
it. Too.
I really think they just stuck it to Beastie Boys and
This
Spike
does
Jones.
not look like a great video, dude. I'm watching it like it's storytelling. Of,
He's
like,
dressed like an Asian geisha.
Oh
Well-
my! See, that's 100% shouldn't be on there. But you see, like this is what I mean. Like I love MTV. I think MTV Music Awards was fun. I think MTV is going to pretty much probably in the U.S. is going to shut down as well. MTV Classics won't be a thing. They'll shut that down as well. But it's funny to think back and go, "Wow, Sabotage is such a great video," and we remember it so well. I didn't even have to rewatch it to know what it was.
no,
But the
Exactly.
crying video, I need to rewatch that, which I won't.
dude, don't. You're gonna be so upset that it won. I'm watching it right now.
Yeah,
It's fucking
like
horrible.
don't get me wrong, this song is great. I love that
Yeah.
era of Aerosmith, but like the
Yeah.
video is nothing special.
No, it's nothing special. All right,
know.
so that definitely passes the test. The next one,
100%.
we do not
Sabotage
have
is
to
probably one of
rewatch.
the best videos of all time.
I agree.
The next one we do not have to watch. It's always mentioned. We've watched it before. Dan's over it. And just in time for Halloween. Thriller. No, the
Thriller
song
is
But
too
I-
long.
Mom.
We can't watch it.
I get that. I understand, Dan. If you
Well,
don't like it,
can't
I
we watch
understand.
Thriller. We don't want.
I just
Thriller.
think-
Thriller's a movie.
Yeah. Oh, it's literally like a short film, and it's
But-
fucking great. I'm sorry if you don't
It's
like it.
great.
Dan. I think it's fucking
It's
great,
not
man.
that I don't like
the
it, but go ahead,
practical
Billy. I'm
effects
sorry.
are
Yeah.
unbelievable. The
Yeah.
dancing was sick.
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
you can't. It has to be on the list of a top video. And it's Michael Jackson. I mean, he always went over the top on things.
Like look, I've told you guys this before. I like to separate the artist, like the
Yes.
music, from the person, and like we're not condoning anything Michael Jackson, is accused of doing or did, but like his as an artist and like understanding what pop music is and what surrounds it, which to me like the medium of the video, like he fucking killed it on this one. Like this is like an all-time classic. If I guarantee you, if you go up to a bunch of random people on the street, hey, what's the best music video ever? A lot of people are going to give you this, and I understand.
Bro, it was
why.
a horror movie. Like you watched a
Yeah.
horror movie.
It's a
Yeah,
13
and like
minute
it
movie.
used to scare the
Look,
shit out of
Dan
me.
is so
Where he-
pissed. Dan is
Dude, when he
like-
turns into the
No, it-
wolf, that used to scare the
Yeah,
fucking shit
dude.
out of me.
that was crazy. The
Yeah.
practical effects get better and better throughout the video too.
Yeah, I think it was better effects than the Lost Boys.
Yes.
Yeah, probably earlier too.
Yeah. 82, bro. 1982 this movie came, this
but
video
82,
came.
so MTV
Once again, we probably
started-
watched it too young. I remember watching
Yeah.
this at 4.
Yeah.
But that was before MTV launched their first video in 1983, right? So, I mean,
Well, shit, how do you distribute it?
well, probably with the album in some way, or you make
Like
it
a DVD? I'm just kidding.
I mean,
Yeah.
I mean, it probably played. Who knows? Maybe it played in the movie theater before something, right? I mean, because it is. Look, I'm not saying that it's not iconic and that I don't think it's a great video. I do. I just think that for me, I just don't want to watch. I would rather watch the Smooth Criminal video, or
Ooh,
like
also a good
Also
one.
great movie. Also great.
What's
great
the movie he did
thing.
too? What the fuck was that? Smooth Criminals.
with Joe
in it. What is
Pesci
that?
as the drug dealer.
Yeah, what the fuck movie is that? Oh goddamn.
It
We
was
should do
insane.
that.
Okay, so they did release it December 2nd, 1983, the video,
Okay.
okay? Right in time for Christmas. Directed by John Landis, written by Jackson
Oh,
and
shit.
Landis, and stars Jackson and Ola Ray. References numerous horror films and everything like that. So the budget was $500,000, and which, I mean, is in now money, $20 million.
Yeah.
And so, and so it was 100%, after seeing the 1981 American Werewolf in London, Jackson hired Landis, after seeing that because he directed that.
Great movie.
And it then Thriller became the best-selling album in history. And yeah, so I mean, Thriller is huge, and I'm not saying it isn't. I just think that, and this is, I think, gets me, and we'll have another, maybe, I mean, who knows what this episode's about anymore. But like, well, I do want to do an episode about like about bands, because at a certain point, because it's like I love a lot of old bands from like the 60s, 70s, and stuff like that. But sometimes when you get those like lists of like greatest rock bands of all time, it's just like you can't just go and go, okay, Beatles, Rolling Stones, Led Zeppelin, top three, and then we'll figure out the next sort of a, like, I'm not saying they're not great and they didn't do a lot of great things to push music forward, but like if you're telling me that there's no bands that deserve to be in the top 20 somewhere that have come out in the last 20 years, like, you're out of your
I
mind.
get what you're saying. Yeah.
You
By the
know?
way, fuck number 1 and 2 on your list.
What?
I get what you're saying, Dan. It's like everyone, like it's such the beginning of MTV that you feel like so much the body of work of artists since then. There are other ones that are better. Is your point?
I think sometimes we just gotta, and this is, I think, the point of our podcast. Some things are just, we gotta think about, these are nostalgic things, and they can just be nostalgic, and they're good,
Yeah.
and they helped create a foundation for bands that are going to be better. And I think those artists would agree. I think at a certain point, Paul McCartney would go, "There's other bands better than us, than the Beatles," and like, we are happy that we
yes, there are.
created a foundation for people to do what they do. You know what I mean? And so I just think it would be like saying, look, and I love Black Sabbath, but that Black Sabbath is the best metal band of all time, and there's no other metal bands better than Black Sabbath. It's like, okay, come on, like,
Yeah, it's
great.
like, no, yeah, I agree. That's a good way to pull me back in, Dan. Good job.
But yeah, back to Thriller. I do have it
now you're
queued
making
up
me
if you want
rethink
to try
it.
to watch
Fuck.
some of it.
Let's watch some of it. I haven't seen it in a minute.
Let's try to attempt to watch it on my computer for some reason.
Here we go. That quote.
All right, it's probably gonna be like choppy and shit. Here we go. That quote is insane.
That quote is hilarious, by the way.
All right, here we
Dude,
go.
it looks like
Thriller
fucking
by
like a
Michael
Friday the
Jackson.
13th writing, right? It's crazy.
Yeah. See, this is what I'm saying though. It's a 14-minute movie.
This part is, I love this part though. The intro is great.
It's done.
And then
so
he's
well.
he's such a dick in the movie theater with his girlfriend too. He's like, "What's your fucking problem?" he's
He's
such a
driving
dick.
a car that's from the 50s. So it's supposed to be like they're from the 50s.
Yeah.
Honestly, we're out of gas.
They're out of gas.
So, what are we gonna do now?
Ooh, I wonder.
Can I ask you guys a question? Have you ever run out of gas?
I did it once. The only reason I did is, remember my dad's Ford Taurus station wagon that I drove?
Yeah.
The gas gauge was broken, so I'd have to do it by miles, and I miscalculated, but I ran out as I was cruising into the gas station. So
Okay.
That's the one time I've done that too, Billy. I got it. It was a work truck, and I was like bumping because it was like just getting there, and like I popped it into neutral and like rolled in.
Yep.
Okay.
But I will say I pushed my gas limit.
Oh,
to the
well,
limit.
I mean, we both done that.
Like
Yeah.
Same
I'm
here.
like, oh, the thing goes off. I'm like 20 miles. I got 20.
Exactly. I don't have time to get gas now. I'll get it in the morning.
Like, and then I get like my wife's like, "Are you fucking kidding me? I have to wake up earlier now because you didn't get gas."
I remember when we went cross country, man, and we had to get gas in the middle of the night, and we pulled off, and we're driving to go to that gas station, and we're like on empty. We're like, where is this fucking
Yeah,
gas
that's
station?
the problem. Yeah, exactly.
Not a
Remember-
light to be seen.
Yeah.
It's like a plot to a horror movie.
It literally was.
Yeah,
Billy,
no, it
because
was just like this.
the gas station the gas station was lit up in the distance at a certain point. We pulled in, not a single person in sight, and just dark cornfields. And we had to get out, pump the gas because there was no one there. It was like legitimately closed. And I was
Dude.
like,
I don't even know how we paid for it.
card.
Did we?
Yeah.
That was the power.
Dude, that's like a
power?
Children of the Corn fucking video. Jesus Christ.
Bro,
Yeah,
it
we had to
was-
get the fuck out of there.
It
All right,
was
so
crazy.
yeah.
I remember another one where there was bugs everywhere. We were trying to pump the gas and like get the hell out of there.
that
It
was the same one. It
Yeah.
was that one. They
Yeah.
were like big, huge, fucking
massive
vampire
swarm
bugs.
of something. I don't know.
Yeah. All right. So they're walking. Here we go.
This is great.
So
the
this
transformation.
premiered in '83. So it's probably MTV. Played this.
I'm sorry I didn't believe
Yo, someone needs to give Michael some food. Look how skinny he is.
something. What?
You know I like you, don't you?
Yes.
And I hope you like me the way I like you.
It's hard to watch this and not think of.
Yeah, I agree.
You would be my girl.
Oh, Michael.
Oh. Do they kiss? No. Oh. A promise ring. Right?
It's beautiful.
Yep.
Now it's official.
Watch out for that full moon, bro.
I have something I want to tell you.
Oh,
Yes, Michael.
I'm a teenage wolf.
I'm a teen wolf.
Like other guys.
Of course
No.
not. That's why I love you.
Oh.
And I'm different.
Here's the crazy thing about this video. They're watching this in a movie theater and they
Yeah.
see themselves in the movie and they're just like not bugged out by like that they look
He's
exactly
laughing.
like the people in
Yeah,
the movie.
Yeah. Yeah, good point.
If I was watching a movie and we always
You'd be like, what the fuck? Oh, I love that. Great effects.
Amazing.
So well done. It doesn't look cheesy either, man. Like, that's pretty fucking good.
And she
Yeah.
stays there.
wow. Run! What are you
Hey,
doing?
why are you standing there?
Kick him in the head.
This is already way too long.
Kick him in the nose.
This the bad thing is that I'm so like into like I have short term
Is she gonna fall on nothing now?
attention
Of course,
span,
it's a horror
and-
movie.
and this is way too long. This is just too long.
Yeah. Okay. So I mean, YouTube won't allow us to even play this.
Oh, fuck that up. Yeah.
Yeah. Look, and her. Okay. All right. Yeah. Okay. This is like the song Footloose, where like it was like a minute and 20 before he even started singing and saying Footloose.
So, dude, imagine watching this for the first time. Like, you didn't even get to the music yet.
No, you didn't. And here finally we get.
you got to show the part in the theater where he's a dick. I love that part. She's all scared. He's like, oh, shut up.
Yeah, yeah.
Look how happy he is.
I bet John Landis is in the audience somewhere.
Look how
He's like, yeah, baby.
Get out of here. No, I'm enjoying this. Well, I can't watch.
He's like, shut up.
no, I'm enjoying this.
Rolled in blood.
Oh, he's mad.
He's like, bro, come on.
Look at the way he's dressed. I don't know.
and he just hands over the popcorn.
How long is like 4 minutes? Okay.
It's 4
so
minutes
let's
before
get
they
to
even
some
get to the
other.
song.
Here's scooping your head.
You close your eyes and hope that this is just imagination.
And the other thing is this video spawned the Backstreets video as well, like that we just did, Billy, with Naomi Carmack from Dope Nostalgia,
Yeah.
the Everybody video, which they did an homage to Thriller as well. So, I
Yeah,
mean,
and it's always
yeah,
this smoky alley, and we're like, I've never seen that happen in real life.
Yeah. Here's the zombies.
Closing in to
Classic
seal
Kid.
your doom. And though you fight to
Vincent
stay
Price,
alive,
great in this song too.
your body
Yeah.
starts to shiver.
Oh my God.
For no mere mortal can resist the evil of
I mean, you could probably run, right? Because
They're slow moving zombies, yeah.
But then they dance like fucking asses off.
well, then he becomes a zombie.
And then they all
Is that
get
the
hit.
outfit that the
Well, that's
the
the part that always freaked me out.
Oh, yeah.
blood?
Yeah.
Is that the same
Yeah.
outfit the guy that Adam Sandler's friend wears in The Wedding Singer? That
Yes.
fucking leather jacket.
Yeah.
The only good
Oh.
part of that movie. All right, here's the iconic. dancing. I mean, look, it goes without saying that this video is probably one of the most important music videos ever created. I mean, really.
Fuck yeah, dude.
Choreographing everything.
It paved the way for everything else.
Yeah, because without this, you probably don't get the Sabotage video because you don't know that you could do shit like this.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay,
I
so
mean,
we
not
can
even
stop
have
it now.
music play for 4 minutes.
Exactly, exactly.
And the
Who's the
best part
artist?
is we can
All
all do that dance, you know?
Oh yeah, definitely.
Oh yeah, I mean, so yeah, of course it passes the nostalgia test. It's one of the most
Yeah.
important videos of all time. Am I over it in
Agreed.
some ways? Yeah, I don't know if I have to really see it that often anymore.
That's fair.
But I mean, yeah, I mean, look, we also didn't talk about the Vogue video.
I mean, I was gonna say that
Madonna
Vogue
video.
got number 2, which is crazy to me. I mean, like it's a good video. It's like,
I mean, it's a great.
but
video.
I don't think it belong. What?
It's a great video.
Man, is it
Does
good?
it-
It's
You
a
really
great
like it?
video. Dude? When I was a kid, how old was I? I have to be like 8, 7, 8.
Okay.
When did that video come out? Anyway,
Were you maybe 6, 7? Or you guys don't have kids, so you wouldn't know.
I'm on Instagram posting things, and I don't even want to talk about it. It's
Yeah,
trash.
it's like 69 or whatever you say.
69 was better.
Yeah.
Way better.
68 was even better.
Okay. But the Vogue video, I remember seeing it over and over and over and over again. And the crazy thing about that video is like how that video played on MTV, and Madonna's literally in a sheer like is in like sheer clothing, and they played it all over television constantly. It was always on, and
It
even
was
regular
always on. I do
television too
remember the
sometimes.
whole, like,
Yeah.
your hand motion thing.
Yeah.
It
I
is a
think that's
beautiful video, as in like cinematically, it's shot like black and white,
Mhm.
done really well. They got beautiful people in the video.
Yeah.
You know,
I mean,
it is about Vogue, so they had to get all models.
voguing. It's about voguing.
And
But
Vogue-
voguing, I mean, it's which has got a long history in terms of.
But do
the
you think it belongs in the top
community.
3?
I would say no.
I don't know. It's hard to tell. I would say maybe top 5. I would
Okay.
say. But I like these videos because the thing is, like, the Freedom video from George Michael's also on that list.
Yes.
And
Great video too. More hot models, you know.
well, and that
Yeah,
video is very
exactly.
specific to the 90s, like a time where supermodels were a thing, which doesn't exist anymore.
Yeah.
And there's a really great docuseries that has all of them in it. Chrissy Turlington, Cindy Crawford. Oh my God. I'm gonna forget Evangelista. I forgot what her first name was. But that they were like a Naomi Campbell. Like they were supermodels. That doesn't exist anymore. And that's the reason why that George Michael wanted them in, because he didn't want to be in the music video of Freedom at all. So he wanted them to be in there to lip sync the music. And in that video, George Michael's literally blowing up his whole like image. You see like the guitar from Faith, you see the old jacket from Wham, everything. He's destroying everything that he was in order to be this new version of himself. And constantly, I feel like also just coming out to everyone as well. And I think I love that video because it's also just peak 90s. And also it reminds me of a calmer version of the Total Eclipse of the Heart video, which that video
Yes.
should probably
Great
be the
video.
number one video ever.
That video should be the number 1 video because that video is fucking bananas. Like, Total Eclipse of the Heart is a crazy ass video.
But
That
see,
tells
that's
the
the thing.
story by a lot of things going on in that movie. Like, you want to talk about multimedia distraction, ADHD? That video had it.
But that's the thing. Without MTV, you don't get to sit down and see these things. If it's just on YouTube, it gets lost in the algorithmic ether.
You're
and these
right.
things don't exist
Yes.
like that. Yeah.
It also doesn't expose you to shit that you may not have heard before, right? So that's another difference. Like when I sat down every week and starts to watch the MTV Top 20 Countdown, like that was how I got exposed to Metallica with the Enter Sandman video, right? So it's like, you know, you
Sure,
don't have
because
that
there's
anymore.
things in there that you would never even think of watching.
And you're like,
Or
well, I
listening to.
want to watch till number 1 because I know it's going to be, you know, Informer by Snow. I need to watch the other 20 videos before that.
Informer.
No, yeah.
Down.
By the way, I got to say this list, and I really feel like we're going to have to throw one of these on because I know it's not on the list, but I feel like it is an integral part of MTV's history is like 80s hair metal videos. Like, I get they're not like the videos, but I feel like they drove MTV into the stratosphere. Like, you know, I mean, if I had to pull one out of my ass, I'd say like Cherry Pie or Here I Go Again. But like, these are videos that that drove MTV to what made MTV MTV. And then you got like, yes, you had the Michael Jackson cinematic one in the beginning, and then you got into this, and this is like like that is what allowed people to like do this near the end where it got more into art because people were so like enamored. I'm gonna watch MTV because it's the fucking Poison video or whatever it is, and like they're cheesy as shit, but I feel like they're a huge part of MTV's history. Not saying any of them should be in the top 10, but just saying.
Well, I mean, one of them, Sweet Child of Mine, is on that list, and when you watch that, it's really interesting because I feel like it is one of those videos that is just a performance video, but it's different, it's elevated, right?
Yeah,
but
agreed.
What's funny is that's on the list and not the November Rain video, because the November Rain,
great video.
Oh my god,
crazy ass,
such
video.
a good like. I mean, I know we made fun of like people just playing on a concert, but like when you did it right,
well,
like,
that one's in the middle of
the
fucking desert and shit.
Yeah.
And then also it was what's the one that, because it was the chick Axel was dating at the time, the model is in that one, and then it's the one with the dolphins in it from Use Your Illusion 2. What the fuck? Like it was like the story flowed together, if I remember correctly.
I don't remember, but like
I'm gonna have to look
that up. But like the November Rain video is so funny because like it makes me realize that, I wonder if Quentin Tarantino stole that for Kill Bill, like the major plot line of Kill Bill, because like it kind of looks like that, right?
Yeah.
Like, I'm just like, get the fuck out of here. But I mean, really great.
Do you
But
guys remember
Guns N'
November
Roses-
Rain was almost our high school prom song?
Shut the fuck
Where
up.
it was like on the list to vote for. Yeah, it was on the list to vote for. Yeah. No, it was like
wasn't.
November Rain. That would have been hilarious because it was like
It ended up being
it was like
Green Day's
George. No, I thought it was the George Marks song.
Oh, I thought it was the Green Day song.
Maybe,
No.
but like
Oh,
November
maybe
Rain
that
was on the
other
list you could
class
vote
that I
for.
went to. Yeah.
Because I remember giving my Use Your Illusion 1 CD that I never got back.
All right,
Oh
so
my God.
another
Guns N'
one
Roses-
that's on
Guns
this
N'
list
Roses
that
must
got
have been
to number
horrible
one
tour with-
on
Go
a
ahead, I'm
lot of
sorry.
lists is Sledgehammer by Peter
Okay.
Gabriel.
Yeah.
I've never seen this video. Be honest
Okay.
with you, I did not watch.
I
it,
will
so we
say
can watch it
this
together.
video though, watching it, like I've never seen the video. I heard the song a lot, but the video, you would say that like this is South Park. This is stop motion. Like that's where South Park got some, like it birthed that. Like just watch the whole video. It's just stop motion. I don't know if it's like number one worthy, but I guess it was probably really
Should we
hard
watch
to make.
some of it?
Yes, I've never seen it.
Let's watch it.
Let's watch some of it, because I was watching this today and I'm like, wow, what is this? Like, what am I
beginning is weird.
watching?
The beginning is weird.
Yeah.
Bill, you
All
guys-
right, here we
You
go.
never see it at all, Bill?
Nope.
Okay.
I don't even know
here
the
we go.
song. I mean, I'm sure maybe I'll know when I hear it, but
No, you probably won't, because I didn't know it.
Sledgehammer.
Oh, here. Billy, see this scene right here?
is that the USC race?
I was like, load and reload?
Yeah. Oh my God. Yeah.
What the
There's no
fuck?
blood though, Dan.
What is with? There we go. There's no blood. This is just like
Fuck.
this
Right.
this is the load and reload cover. Look at this.
Yeah, that really looks like it.
Man,
That's like
What's
jizz
with
and
the
blood.
obsession with sperm?
Mm.
Exactly.
But it doesn't. Nothing. I don't know
like-
what it has to do with Sledgehammer.
What does anything have to do with the Sledgehammer? Okay.
I will say this is probably back then was one of the most difficult things to do.
I'm
he's
sure.
singing
No, of course.
while doing the stop motion thing. He has to go
But
while they're doing the setup of everything else.
isn't he just singing and then they did the stop motion?
Yeah, but then they're still like able to time the lips, like because there's other things going on, like his eyebrows and stuff are moving. So they obviously he had to like re-sing this so many times.
So
Then brings me to remember. Do you remember "Scientist" by Coldplay? It was done in back.
Yeah.
It sung the song backwards.
though, if you rewatch the Scientist video,
Yeah.
he's fucked up
Oh yeah.
because like he crashes, he kills his girlfriend, and then he
Yes.
just bounces.
He
Like,
pulled
what
he pulled the Ted Kennedy.
Yeah. Like you watch it, like, am I supposed to feel bad for you? You fucking killed your girlfriend, and now you just bounced on her. It's like, peace. I maybe could have saved her. Don't know. I'm gonna go live on a mattress.
Not
now.
his problem.
And then he's like, I guess I'm gonna become a drug addict. Is that what
Yeah,
the
it's like
Scientist is
Trainspotting.
about?
Trainspotting, good
it's
movie.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't
All
know
right,
about
let's
that
play
song
a
anymore. All right,
little
let's
bit
play
more of
some
this.
more about this. There it comes out, and this comes on. I would lose
You're-
my
this is
mind. I'd probably be
crazy.
like, holy
Yeah.
shit.
I get
I
it.
mean, right now it is crazy. I just think it's the song really sucks. But like,
Oh, claymation.
wow.
All right, it's a good video. I'm not
mean,
knocking it, by the way.
Like deathmatch.
Yeah. Deathmatch. Celebrity
Also,
Deathmatch.
you have to think,
MTV
like-
gave us that.
MTV
Right?
gave us
Wasn't
that.
this
Well, people-
MTV?
MTV gave us that.
Were people
Wonder
really
Soldier
high when
and
watching this
Jackass.
too, because
Yeah.
I mean,
Jackass.
should
And
be.
don't forget Jersey Shore.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I mean, we could
My
we could
God.
go into that part of it. I mean, I think this needs to be like a part 2.
Yeah,
go
no, this
into
this
all
is
the
yeah, I
things
agree. The
that-
music stuff.
I'm
I'm gonna say this is nostalgic though. By the way, like I respect
Mhm.
it for what it is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's like I get it. It was huge at the time, I'm sure. And it's
Yeah.
look, it's not a bad video. It's entertaining, but I'm gonna go nostalgic here.
Mm-hmm. I
Yeah.
need to play a video though that I feel like needed to be on this list if that was on the list. Only because this video disturbed the hell out of me when I was a child. and
Is
I
it Green
had
Jelly,
nightmares
Three Little
about it.
Pigs?
Oh my God.
No,
Ah, damn!
It's this
I thought I was
song.
gonna get that.
by Genesis. Land of Confusion.
4:30 p.m.
Oh my God.
I've never seen.
Was
this.
that the guy that was in that? This is
that
were
Ronald
these
Reagan?
characters that were in that
Oh, it's supposed to be Ronald Reagan and Nancy Reagan, isn't it?
Wait, guys, pause it. Was this the Muppets that were? Remember the one Muppet that was in the movie we just watched? In the
Oh, you're right.
on that
in the
ride?
fucking shopping cart.
Oh
the
shit!
ride.
Maybe it's gonna be in this.
It could be in this. That
Dude.
guy. It looked like that caricature.
Oh my
Caricature.
god! And Billy's microphone just fucking went out.
Oh no.
Look, this is like the Labyrinth movie.
Yeah.
Oh no, man. Look at this video. This video freaked me out beyond belief. And this is one of those videos that would play on
And Peter
MTV
Gabriel
in the
was
80s.
in Genesis.
Yeah, but I don't think at this point. That's Phil Collins. Unless this is Peter Gabriel. What is going on?
Do you guys hear me again?
Yes.
All right, cool. Sorry.
I'm
This
freaked
is
out about
creepy
this
as
one.
shit.
Isn't this crazy?
This is a great song, by the way.
I mean,
that
is
was
Reagan
creepy.
pissing in the bed and he's drowning?
Oh, this is really creepy.
Oh god.
Didn't didn't Disturb
Wait, did
cover
she
this?
just kill him? Did she kill Reagan?
No. She doesn't kill him.
He's
Oh,
Yeah,
now
I
that
need
song's
to
gonna be
put that up
fucking
there.
stuck in my head. That's a good song.
God.
Yeah, throw an 80s hair metal video on. Throw on Cherry Pie. We got it. We got to show some of that. This is like, to me, this is like, it's a ridiculous, like the whole '80s video vixen, right? Like the Tony Kitans and all them. Like that's such a huge part of it. We would be remiss to not comment on that. Yes, I will say it's nostalgic. I enjoy listening to '80s hair metal every now and then. If you're in the right mood, it makes you want to party, right? So
Yeah.
Every now and then. Every now and this, of course, this song, apparent this and like pour some sugar on me, which
oh yeah. Apparently, the guy
yeah,
from Warren,
Warren.
before he died, said like he regrets this song because they became known for, and it's just like Paranoid. They wrote it in 5 minutes, and they changed the record company changed the name of the album to Cherry Pie and made it the lead single. So it's like that classic like record companies like we need one more song, and like we're gonna ruin your whole artistry by just plugging this.
I mean, they'll forever just be like
This song,
played.
yeah.
It's hilarious.
Let's see if I can.
Like
get
this is when I think '80s MTV. This is what I think of, right? Like
you're right.
Air metal, like
Let's see if I
this.
so panicked.
Why is he wearing gloves? Why is
He
the
was
lead singer
like-
wearing gloves?
We were just like at a certain point when it first came out, we were like, everyone was like, "Oh my god!" And you go somewhere and watch it. It's like, you shouldn't be watching that. I mean, it's confusing.
Check out these tits. Like it's like what the fuck, dude? You're 6.
Well, that's with the
Yeah.
Vogue video. Like there's that
Yeah.
that whole
Yeah.
like shot of her. Like it's just the whole shot is just her bra, and it's just like
Yeah.
it was just like, but everyone was just so like, I think tuned into the idea like, oh my god, we get to see these music videos all the time on MTV, and then people are recording them and passing them around. And that was the most important thing because it was the first time that ever happened, and now it's going to
Yeah.
pretty much never happen again in that way.
No, it really is like it's such an iconic thing for our youth, like and we didn't even get to TRL like that in high school, like
No, I mean
I
that's
think
why
we're gonna
there
have to
needs
do a
be
second part.
like a second part of like
yeah,
other
I agree,
parts
man, because
of
there's so much
MTV.
other shit. It's
No, dude,
we
like,
talked
it
about the music
created
video
culture.
aspect. Oh,
Yeah.
dude, 100% agree. It is it is insane to me that it's like on its way out. Like it's such a huge part of our life, right?
Mm-hmm.
Bro,
Yeah.
like you talk about we didn't get to like MTV2 and like Jackass and like there's that then like
Love
I guess
Jackass.
I didn't even want to talk about that stuff because that takes away from the music videos part of it and like the
Yeah.
whole point.
No,
of it
we
was
need to do a part
MTV.
2 for this to get
But
into
the fact
'cause
that
it's
like
so
it turned into this monster global international
they
like
fucking created
phenomenon
reality
of-
TV, man. Like
Yeah.
the real world created reality TV. Like
Yes.
I think that's a
Yeah.
very strong argument you can make. So
Yeah, I
I do
mean,
thi- I think it's worth another episode on that aspect, to be honest.
it
like,
might
'cause-
be worth another 2 episodes to kind of talk TRL and then MTV2 because TRL took what MTV started to do in the 80s and the early 90s and then amped that up by
it.
introducing TRL, and then when you premiered a music video the artist would come on. I mean, without going into the whole thing on TRL because we will have to do a second part, is that like Britney Spears came on TRL to premiere her video for Oops, I Did It Again. Like,
Yep.
you know what I mean? So like,
Yeah.
and then they were the TRL takeovers.
Eminem was
and
on
everything.
TRL. I mean, you're talking
everyone
Liam
was.
Gallagher
yes.
was on
everyone,
TRL.
like, dude. And then they had the VJs, like
And
the
that's the thing.
competition
Yeah.
for that.
Matt
that guy
Pinfield.
Jesse.
Oh, Jesse. Oh god, that fucking guy.
I saw Jesse
Yeah, we-
in a rest stop picking garbage out of a McDonald's garbage. Grabbing.
Oh my God.
I
Yeah,
think you're
dude,
gonna
it
say
was
he was doing
crazy.
something else.
No, he was grabbing old food out of a garbage pail,
Ooh.
and he was on TRL. I was like, what the fuck? Like, dude,
He's on drugs, clearly.
Yeah, yeah. Well, he was in like
No, but we gotta do
like,
another
a-
episode for that.
Yeah.
But I mean,
Yeah.
I would say if we've been doing these videos, but I would say old school MTV, if you want to put the whole thing to the test, like video MTV to me passes the nostalgia test because so many of these videos, yes, they're like embedded in our personal mind and they are nostalgic for that reason. But like when you go back and watch so many of them, they still hold up. And it's just like,
Oh yeah,
it's I know we sound old, but it's like it's fucking sad that like it's been dead for a while, but now it's like this is the nail in the coffin, right? So
Yeah.
well,
and
like
it's gonna
like
continue.
Dan said it, like even big stars aren't doing it anymore. Like they're not spending
No.
the money. They don't think the ROI is there. Like
and the ROI for the network, reality show costs nothing, right? Like
yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh, they pay those people nothing.
No, you get a bunch of fucking drunk idiots, throw them in a room, and it gets ratings. So,
Bro, they pay them like
I get it.
$5,000 for the season. Like I felt, and that's like.
But
from
when you're like
somebody I
some
know that was on a
22-year-old
reality show.
drunk idiot, like going on Jersey Shore, you're like, fuck yeah, $5,000, bro.
Oh yeah,
You
like
know,
think about that. They're like MTV brought us that. Before that, it was the real life. Remember, they would do like documentary
Oh,
series
God.
of like
Yeah.
all these different like real life.
You think I
addicted
say this to
meth.
my kids all the time.
You know,
You think
like-
you know, but you have no idea. Remember that MTV
Yeah.
True Life?
Yeah, True Life,
MTV
man. That shit
Cribs.
was crazy, dude. But yeah,
Cribs.
all right, let's.
You remember fucking Redman shit on Staten Island
MTV
with his
Cribs.
doorbell didn't work? Oh, dude, we got to do another episode on all
Yeah,
this.
no,
shit.
Oh,
well-
dude, you gotta just go. We
yeah.
gotta go through all the different shows. But as far as music and as far as like again, coming home and being like, I remember TRL, and this is still about the music videos. You would,
Oh yeah,
that would be a show to put on. Like,
Mhm.
oh, what are you doing today? We're going home, and they knew kids were home at 2:30, 3 o'clock. TRL is on. Like TRL wasn't on at 12. TRL is on exactly for the kids coming home from school.
That's right.
And then
I
you
think-
wanted to like go there live, like
Oh,
ditch
yeah.
school to go see Carson Daly, like
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah, and I
Crazy.
think what's interesting is that we didn't even talk about like Smells Like Teen Spirit, which is like
Oh
was
yeah,
a turning point video for that point in time too, with the grunge era, and it really brought in and this is the thing about MTV is that yes, before MTV, people were able to like in the punk movements and stuff like that, like there was a fashion to it and stuff, but with MTV, it was able to get more global, right? So you could see what people are doing and you're like, oh my God, like I want to do that. And look, it happens in all types of genres and subgenres and countercultures and subcultures that what people are wearing and doing travels and then it becomes like a whole thing, right? But with MTV, with grunge, what happened was so big because of MTV that you could see these artists.
absolutely.
You can mimic what they were doing. And it also made it okay, especially coming out of the 80s with MTV and then MTV with the 90s, with the grunge era going like, we don't have to high fashion, what fashion is changes. And it's not so much with the fashion magazines, but it was MTV that kind of ushered that look in. And
Oh,
then
yeah.
kids had people had much more control over that. But then again, look, like just like everything, MTV does get commodified the way it does, but at a certain point it was the alternative counterculture thing that I feel like now we don't have. Rolling Stone really doesn't exist like that.
Fuck Rolling Stone.
MTV doesn't really exist like that. And it was also the counterpoint to VH1, which VH1's cool and everything, but like MTV was totally different.
Was VH1 the one that did Where Are They Now?
They did making the not making the band the behind the music.
Behind the music, yeah.
Yes, that's
They
it.
also
Behind the
started
music,
as
yeah.
like our parent, like it was like music TV for your parents, where it'd be like older
Right.
artists, right? And then
Right.
it
Yeah.
kind of pivoted into that. And then next thing you know, they also got into reality and doing like the
Well, they
surreal life.
got into like
I'm
what
guilty
paid
of
to-
watching a bunch of that shit where they're like, Jose Canseco's gonna be on this season. I'm like, I'll watch that.
But they also did like pop-up video, which is like really kind of
Pop-up
cool.
video is great. Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
VH1
But-
was a different aspect.
Yeah.
Yeah, but like,
yeah.
I mean,
Go ahead,
they
man.
had to do what they had to do to make money. So like, I get it. That's what people wanted to watch. They wanted to watch those things. So
But in terms of MTV and like this part one, obviously now of what would probably I think could be like a
73
part
part series.
I mean,
Yeah.
it could basically it is the nostalgia. Like I would
No,
say,
this is
I would say MTV created culture.
100% created 100%.
Oh,
it
dude,
created
yeah.
so much of the culture that we're a part of, but also in allowed us to kind of be part of something that we didn't think we could be part of as well. I mean, there's so many things in the part two that we could talk about. Headbangers Ball, Yo MTV
Woodstock
Raps.
'99.
Wo-
They
That's
were
its
like
own episode.
that, yeah, which was a crazy
Yeah.
thing. They were
Or
they
think
were
about the shows.
kicked out. Like, oh, it's crazy.
Yeah. So, but
The shows, man, like even before, like you took Jackass and stuff, but remember they had the cartoons like Beavis and Butthead. Remember Aeon
Daria.
Flux? You remember that fucking show?
Did they do
Yeah,
Ren and
Daria.
Stimpy?
Diarrhea.
No, Ren and Stimpy was
Yeah.
on
Stimpy was
on
Nickelodeon.
Nickelodeon.
Okay.
No,
Yeah.
Daria, Beavis
We
and
should not have been
Butthead,
watching
yeah,
that at our young age, by the way.
Dude, no.
Never. Never.
No.
But it was
Flux
amazing.
used to scare the fuck out of me, man. That shit was really weird. Like when you're like 9 watching that, you know, and you're like, what the fuck is this? Which once again, I probably shouldn't have been watching it. But
Yeah, we probably shouldn't have been watching Beavis and Butthead.
love that shit.
I mean, oh my God, yeah, Aeon Flux. You can't. I'm looking at it again. I was like, Jesus Christ, but that's the thing about that. Like, MTV was also like, yes, it's for kids, it's for teenagers, but we were at a certain point, like, you know, in the '80s and stuff, like we were young, and then '90s were like coming up into that. So it's interesting to watch stuff that I feel like, and I think this. And I know like there are other generations that will be like generational groups that will be like, oh, but we grew up with blah blah blah. But like as a millennial, there are things that we grew up with that truly changed a lot of stuff that we're watching now go out.
Yeah.
And I know that happens for every generation. I
Absolutely.
know that. But the thing is, there's so many things that happened in our time during our time that had super huge impacts across so many different media spaces that we are now going to watch just end, right? And this is really part of it.
Yeah.
And also we grew up without the technology, we're in the technology, and we're like in this weird technological space. So like being a millennial is very weird. And
Dan, I would argue that we're not millennials. People have this. I don't know if you've probably seen
Zennial.
this, the whole Zennial thing. Yeah, because I mean, to your point, you just said we didn't grow up with the technology. If you go near the like 4 years later, like they grew up with that. So that's why I really feel like we are like, not to talk ourselves up, but like we are a very specific generation of like, it's like 4 or 5 years, right? It's like 79 to like 84, where like
something, yeah.
we didn't have the internet till high school, right? Like
I didn't have a computer in my house until like then. Something
Right?
like that.
Yeah.
So like we were influenced by it once we got a little older.
Fuck everybody who says that. Well, it's just Gen X and millennials. Like, no, there is a group.
No, you're
the
fucking
cusp,
wrong. We're in the
the
middle.
cusp that anytime I like look at some videos and people are like, oh, this was my life. I was like, yeah, that was my life. Like I had that. I had those feelings
I know.
too. Like,
Yeah, the
Yeah,
Gen
and
X thing, the latchkey kids, like we were all
Yeah.
that.
Don't
you
get
know?
me
bro.
started. I know. I don't get me started
It's-
because
it's a
there's so
mix.
many
bikes in
accounts
front of
It's a
someone's
mix.
house. That's how you found out where they
Fucking-
were.
Yeah.
Shoving a stick through someone's spokes,
Oh,
man.
dude, that was fucked up, bro.
like a bunch of
I would never
assholes.
forget, we were assholes.
We were
But the
fucking
thing is, like-
assholes.
Man, we were fucking assholes. I don't know how we didn't get arrested.
And I
We
totally
fucking-
understand.
the 80s, bro.
True.
But I totally understand what you're saying, and I do think there is a part of that millennial generation that is a subgenre of it, and a part of me also wants to be like, also just say I'm a millennial because the rest of the millennial generation gets so much shit for just for doing actually not
Yeah.
for just being
That's
bored.
fair.
And they still are. That's the funny thing is like if you go online and because I post all these things like for our podcast, I'm unfortunately part of these conversations sometimes, and I'm just like, people are still blaming millennials for things, and I'm like, we're in like most of us
Shit
actually
on our whole
the
life.
youngest millennial is in their 30s or so they have full-time jobs and paying bills and have all these things, and their parents probably at some point as well.
Yeah.
Like we're doing all those things, like
Yeah.
so
And to act like we
Gen
had
X
it
off
easy, it's
get
like
off our back.
9/11, mortgage crisis, all this shit that we had to deal with, like the devaluation
20-year
of
war.
society. Yeah,
Yeah.
like what the fuck? Like, and people are like, oh, these fucking millennials just bitch. Like, no, you know.
No, we've been beat up by you guys and Gen X, and our parents have been beating us up, and then and we've been
But we're
getting made
still
fun
here
of by
kicking, bro.
Gen Z. So like we're in the middle being like everyone's against us. No wonder we were
Yeah.
the drunkest generation.
Dude, that's why I like
No
that
cap,
guy.
bro.
There's a comedian who posts a lot on Instagram, and he plays all the different generations, and
Yeah.
he's always like like the millennials always drinking. He's like, we've had all this, and like,
Oh,
and
yeah,
then
yeah.
everybody calls everybody a millennial. Like even the Gen Z people are like, oh yeah, they're just millennials. Like, no, they're Gen Zers. Like, what do you mean? Like, you just like boomers just call everybody millennials now.
Yeah.
like it's
Yeah.
like
I
what the
know,
fuck are you
and Gen X just thinks they're so tough. It's like relax yourself. But I think in the end,
Relax yourself, John Cusack. You pussy.
talking about? Oh my god.
Sorry, you can take that out.
There we go.
Yeah, yes.
Calling him out. Hey, I mean, look, you got to do what you got to do. I mean, he's going to be playing Brian Wilson in a movie about the Beach Boys, so I don't understand that part. I don't understand that, but okay, sounds good. Hey,
It's time for lunch.
Why? Where's he been?
doing Brian
I don't
Wilson.
know.
Well, everyone, I think we're here.
We've
at
kind of
the
beat
end.
this into the ground, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think we went off
We're
on a
stretching it.
nostalgia basement hangout tangent, which is like what this podcast
Hey,
is.
cheers.
Like exactly. You come out, you hang out, you start in a place going like, we're gonna talk about MTV, and then you end up, talking about like, sticking a,
John
trying to John Cusack and like, yo, bring it, what are you doing? But
Come guest on the pod.
Yeah, let's
If
talk.
you
Let's
dare.
talk about Hot Tub Time Machine.
Oh, good movie.
Yeah, it
But,
was, my niece thinks it's crap. I'm like, shut up.
well, again, see, there we
It
go.
was made for us. That's
Yeah,
what
exactly.
it was made for.
But
That's a nostalgic movie.
Yes.
yes. But I think after this talk about like music videos and MTV, it just goes to show that like this MTV has such a big part of our lives. And yes, again, we know that that these channels are leaving the UK and Europe, and these channels are coming up there. But when you look at the MTV schedule in the US, there's only MTV1, which is all ridiculousness, MTV2, which is a bunch of other shows that has nothing to do with music, and then MTV Classics. And truthfully, in the end, Paramount, at the way things are going, I guarantee that MTV Classics will be canceled, and like the rest of this is going to
Yep.
happen because it's just not,
Of course it
Agreed.
is.
But I don't want it to. But that's the way things have been happening, and all these studios are like making these mergers. And I mean, really, we can go into a whole episode on like how the U.S. doesn't enforce a monopoly law at all. But this shit is just crazy. But rest in peace to all these channels and. MTV, big part of our lives, and definitely passes the nostalgia test, and forever will have been
Oh,
there.
fuck yeah.
We created and brought us all this music that we didn't know about. So
Yes.
everyone, follow, subscribe, share this episode, and we'll see you on the next episode. And definitely subscribe so you can look out for part 2, part 3, maybe there'll be a part 4. Who knows? There's so much to talk about, and now that we realize that.
Part 500.
Well, no, it is. I mean, there's been stuff that we've been focusing a lot on movies. Like we could literally just talk about so many things that MTV created.
Oh my God, we
for
can go
our
through the whole real world like series.
Love Real World.
first
I was
season.
more of
Great.
a Road Rules guy.
But all of that, it paved the way for all of this, like, Bravo shit now, which gotten dumb as fuck. But, like, the initial stuff was great.
Because
Yeah.
it was real people. The first
Yeah, it
season of
wasn't
any
scripted.
reality show is great, and then after that,
Yeah.
it's over.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, because
I would
realized-
argue Real World was real till, like, season 4, probably. They had the guy that had fucking AIDS on the show. Remember?
Oh, God, yeah.
In San Fran.
Pedro?
Like, that shit was real. Yeah, the one with
Yeah.
Puck, that crazy fuck
Oh,
guy.
Puck,
Like,
oh my God.
so, like, that shit was
Yeah.
real. After that, yes, it got, like, people like, hey, I'm going to go on and it's going to be scripted. I'm going to get shit-faced and make a fool out of myself
Yeah.
and become the Miz in the WWE, all that shit,
But look, they have so many other shows now, like Challenger, The Challenge, or
Yeah.
something.
Oh yeah, with Joey
I don't know.
Bananas, Johnny
Actually-
Bananas.
Yeah.
Joey Bananas sounds like a fucking mafia guy. He's going to fucking whack you in fucking Ozone Park.
Oh my God.
And you just watch these.
Yo, watch
all
out for fucking Joey Bananas.
Yo, watch these up.
There we go.
Anyway, everyone, see you in the next episode of Nostalgia Says Podcast. Share us with your friend. Come hang out next time, and we'll see you.
Hell yeah.
Peace. Share this episode with your friends. Subscribe and follow the Nostalgia Test podcast on YouTube, Substack, Instagram, TikTok, and Blue Sky. Send us your episode ideas and comments, or book us for podcasts and events at thenostalgiatest@gmail.com. Come hang out with us next week, because you never know what pop culture will pop up on the Nostalgia Test.